now we're back with this. If you're wondering what this is the Packmate 1. I'm hoping that this is going to be the last part of the series. Here with this Sony Handycam that does not like background noise. I'm sure someone's going to complain about the fact the fans are running. Including this new one that's right here. Because my oscillator on this one died. This one's really noisy. I think I'm going to move this out of the living room. Hard to believe there's still snow sitting out there because it's been like 16 degrees during the daytime for the last 2 weeks. I can't put the air conditioning in yet. That's not until May. That's next week's problem. So until then, the fans are running to try and keep some airflow. If you don't like it, too bad. Alright, so this thing. I have now a 3.5-inch floppy drive in a adapter bracket with all of the requisite cables that I need to make this work. I'm sure that's installed backwards, but let's see what happens. Okay. Yep, just get drive 1 seek failure because there's only one drive. And I gotta figure this out. Okay, I've made my configuration. So hit escape to reboot. We'll put this boot disk in there. We'll see what happens. Well, promising so far. And then not so much. Never mind, as soon as I said that, now it's working. Doing something. I'm thinking about maybe installing Windows. It's probably going to be Windows 2. Before I go through a full DOS installation, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exit. And I'm going to fdisk format it. Volume is Mac. There is a C drive. Let's try formatting the disk. Drive C is a compressed drive. Okay, so we're going to delete it. Is it non-DOS? Okay, let's try that. Let's see if it thinks it's compressed still. Seems like it's working. So we'll let that format. Oops. Now, there's bad spots on the drive then. Of course. Ugh. Always a problem, eh? Always a problem. Well, it made it. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, look at all those bad sectors. So my question now is, will it boot to that drive? Well, it's at least gonna try. Maybe. If it didn't just lock up. Which it looks like it did. Okay. Here is a Seagate ST157A. This is out of the Laser PAL 286 that I don't think is ever going to work again. May it rest in peace. Let's see if it works. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, this should be a Type 36. Let's try that. Not very promising. What about a Type 14? Nope. Oh. Hey. It's a little better. Okay, so all those drive types are pretty much the same. Type 36 is for a 151 megabyte. This is only a 42 meg drive, so no wonder that didn't work. Let's try booting to the floppy. We're in fast mode this time. So I am going to run fdisk and just see what shows up. Maybe I'll just start this from scratch. The drive sounds a lot better. At least so far. Well, there is a primary DOS partition. But I guess it's just not readable. Can I go to the C drive? I can. There is a command.com on there. Can I sys it? And just see what happens. System transferred. Okay. I'm going to eject. We'll Control-Alt-Delete. And we'll see if it'll boot. Yep. Bunch of problems. Haha. Alright. Incorrect DOS version. Well, I'd have to wonder what DOS version it's looking for. Okay, I was able to get a little bit of information. It looks like this is DOS 4 based on this October 1988 copyright. So I tried DOS version 4.01. Let's bring it from the top and see what happens. Gotta listen to the hard drive too. Sort of. Floppy drive is kind of loud. Uh-oh. Well, oh, there it goes. And here it comes. Serial mouse installed on COM2. Now, it's loading. What is this? Oh my god, it's got GEOS on it. I don't have a mouse. What version is this? Can it tell me anything? Help for DOS programs. It's not quite what I had in mind. If I hit Alt F4, GeoWorks Ensemble, version 1.0, copyright GeoWorks from 1990. The serial number. Huh. Interesting. See if I can get to the exit here. So I can get out of this and do some other work. No bad sectors. Look at that. And only 640K of RAM. What else does this have on it? Prodigy? So I guess that's what the modem in that laser was used for. Install Q. What is Q? Quattro Pro. Okay. I don't remember the keyboard commands for this. I'm relearning how to do this because I haven't done this in a long time. Slash key is used to call up the menu. There we go. What else do we have on here? So I kind of wonder. Very interested to know. I don't know what install.exe is for, but it's there. Install.bat. Install.dvc. Huh. Manual.bat. What was that? Manual print program. What else do we have on here? It's definitely very interesting. 40 meg drive, and it looks like there's about 16 megabytes free. So there's a fair bit of stuff on here. I believe these are spreadsheets, these EKA files. So, cool. What did Prodigy do? I might have to stop the camera depending upon what this does next. No, invalid directory, so, well, it's gone now. And I think the machine has lost the plot. So, reset it is. Of course, it's going to boot the GeoS again. GeoWorks, whatever you want to call it. Try to find a mouse, see if I can plug in a mouse and have it actually work. Handy calculator, calendar, and notepad. Read about the video tutor. Now we'll go ahead and we'll exit to DOS. We'll go back to PC GeoS. I think this is a voice coil drive. This is one of those early voice coil drives. Because I don't see a giant stepper motor, but it could be a stepper drive, because there could be a stepper right there. I'm just going to go Alt F4 and see. Appliances. What's under appliances? Well, probably the usual stuff. Professional. Oh, this is the, yeah, this is the full version. hit Alt F4, it comes back to here, and then we get DOS programs. So, all in all, I'll have to get a serial mouse before I can do much with it, but I think we're pretty much good to go. I'm just going to have to remember drive type 21, and I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, install all this stuff, and I guess we'll have one last boot attempt. I wanted to go ahead and share this with you. Look at all the rust that's on this. Like, Jesus, what happened? The battery didn't blow up, did it? I mean, I would have expected if the battery was going to blow up, it would take out part of the board too, but it didn't. Huh. But it's like everywhere on this entire cage. It's even all over the original floppy drive, so it's no wonder this doesn't work. Look at that. It might work if I clean it. Maybe the heads are okay, I'm not sure. Alright, one last pound on, this time with the cover in place. Keyboard failure. Well, because I forgot to plug the keyboard in. Well, let's try again. The keyboard. I love the sound of that hard drive. Sounds way better than the one with bad bearings. I did look it up. This is in fact a stepper drive. So we'll go ahead and we'll exit. Go to this. Go back to DOS. Very out of focus DOS for some reason. I don't understand why these Sony camcorders just don't focus sometimes. It's just kind of amazing. So there you have it. That is pretty much all there is that's fit to print. Might be some future videos on this thing, but for the time being, then we'll park the hard drive heads and we'll shut this thing down. I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, feel free to leave them below.